right, what's up, guys? Rafe Realm here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe to the channel. Check out all my stuff down below in the description of the channel. Everything will be down below. I'm updating everything. It should be updated coming soon. So when I put up a video, you get the latest links to everything for me. Now, Impact Wrestling for March 16, 2023 was a really good show. And a lot of people sleep on Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling has some good talent. Ace Austin, Kenta, again, Chris Bay, Josh Alexander, Frankie Kazarian, Rich Swann. People are sleeping on this stuff. And I don't understand it. It was one good match between Bullet Club and Cedric Alexander and Frankie Kazarian and, Rich Swann. It's like, you guys are missing out on some good stuff. The Bullet Club did win, and it was really hella good, entertaining. Ace Austin is a beast. I love what he does with the card between the fingers. We can't go wrong with Kenta. Kenta came in, hit those kicks. I love Kenta a lot in the Bullet Club, and I love him as the strong champion. I also do like Chris Bay and on Ace Austin being champions. It just works. Bullet Club stuff works in Impact. And I really like Rich Swann. I like Frankie Kazarian. Some of the things Frankie Kazarian did in the match were unreal. Like, turn back the clocks. And do we go wrong with Josh Alexander being Impact champion? No, we don't. Him and Kushida at, at the Extreme Strong or whatever it is, Impact and whatnot's pay-per-view coming up soon during WrestleMania weekend. You can't go wrong in Los Angeles with that. It's going to be really good. Again, they started out with this. It just feels like Impact's going to have a trios championship eventually. And it was really, really good. Pre-show with Zicky Dice and Champion Singh was really good too. Like, guys, Impact Wrestling, yes, it's not the glitz and glamour of an AEW or a Ring of Honor or an AEW or a WWE, but it's entertaining. Jonathan Gresham and Speedball Mike Bailey, that match was really good. Like, I just don't understand sometimes why people don't watch this stuff, Honestly, it's really good. Alexander teamed up with former champion Rich Swann, Frankie Kazarian. They take on the Bullet Club. Again, this match was so good. Everybody got their moves in where they needed to be. Frankie Kazarian doing the cutter, like out of nowhere, doing a cutter onto the people in the crowd and stuff like that. It was beautiful. It was magic. And I think people sleep on Impact, man. Speedball Mike Bailey teams up with Jonathan Gresham, formerly of AEW. He didn't sign with AEW. He was with Impact, signed for big money, versus DK's Crazy Steven and Black Tyrus. It was really good match. Like, every match complemented itself. They had Steve Monchant's next. Alexander will take on Heath in action, single action. Again, Steve Macklin is really good at what he does. Sorry, I was coughing. Formerly of the, he was in WWE. He was with Wesley Blake for a while there, and now he's on Impact, and he looks like he's revitalized his career in Impact, and it was one hell of a match with Heath. Heath is really good. Heath Slater, like, who knew? Heath Slater's really good at what he does. Again, I can't say this enough. Impact Wrestling every week has been good. Mickie James on her swan song with the women's title, Knockouts title, has been very good. Every match she has done has been entertaining. Again, Mike Bailey, Jonathan Gresham will go up in the tag team division. They did beat Crazy Steve and Black Tyrus. The pre-show wasn't that bad. Gia Miller caught up with Impact World Champion. This was a segment. Frankie Kazarian after the trio's debut tonight against Bullet Club. In time, the Machine next sacrifice. Steve Machan walked in and tried to stir things up between them. Glenna Shaw talks to Miller about being compared about how she lost the Knockouts champion, Mickie James, and how Diana Peraza is jealous of her, and walks in Johnny Swinger, Zicky Dice in a comedy segment, which Swinger, again, you're going to get some low points of Impact. This is kind of low points of Impact. This is where Impact, you could see the production value compared to an AEW, WWE, and even MLW to an extent. You can really see those production levels. But Steve Macklin, no joke, defeats Heath. Heath, again, I believe he just jobbed out here and lost, but one hell of a match. And then PCO dragged a shovel through Las Vegas, yelling for Eddie Edwards after the event and stuff like that. Gia Valley versus Glitter Shaw and Savannah Evans defeat Johnny Swinger and Ziggy Dice. Again, another throwaway match, honestly, for the card. I'm not going to go into all that because this match was kind of just weak. Glishelle Shaw is amazing talent. If you haven't seen her in an Impact Championship match for the Knockouts belt, many times she has shown how good she is. She is WWE worthy, and I don't know why WWE hasn't signed her or AEW. She would be perfect right now for what's going on with... she could probably be paired up with Jay Cargill to make Jay Cargill look a little bit better. But she is signed long-term, I believe, and Savannah Evans is no joke. Like, that's no joke. And Jay Vital, again... I can't say this enough. Impact knows how to develop Knockouts talent, and it shows. It shows the difference between AEW and a lot of these other promotions, even WWE. Impact Wrestling knows how to do their women's talent. It's been proven over the years. That's why they had the best division for the longest. Same with Stardom. Stardom and some reason Impact, these smaller promotions know how to build up women's talent. And you see the quality when it comes to AEW and WWE. Sometimes it just falls flat, and I just don't understand that. Eddie Edwards promo, he said in time he's going to focus on the future of the business with PCO to come to an end. He said last week with some ran PCO over with the car. It's officially over, and footage aired and back, and PCO entered, played, and Kenny King attacked from behind with the shovel, and King and Edwards, back and forth suplexes, things like that. So that's going to be good. Eddie Edwards versus Kenny King. Kenny King's good talent. I was surprised he didn't get his dues in Ring of Honor. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back. He was a mainstay in Ring of Honor. I'm surprised AEW didn't sign him either. So, yeah. Again, PCO, again. And then we had Taya Valkyrie. We all know what's happening with that. She signed with AEW. So the Death Dolls, Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie versus the Coven with, again... with Kellen King. She was also part of WWE's NXT UK. She didn't get signed back by WWE's NXT when they brought everybody from the UK over. So she's now on Impact with Taylor Wilde, and it's just worked out great. The Coven is great. Death Dolls, where they go without Taya Valkyrie, we're going to find out. Maybe they bring somebody in. Maybe they bring somebody from the indie scene. This match went the distance to no Ravel. Again, King hit a move. 1, 2, 3. That was that. New Knockouts Tag Team Champions. And I got to say, Impact is doing the right things with the Knockouts division. Again, they are hitting home runs, and AEW and WWE needs to take notes, because right now, the WWE, I'll say WWE is a step above AEW right now as far as women's stuff goes. But Impact is the standard bearer next to Stardom. And I'm sorry to say that to people, but it would go AEW, then WWE. Then I would honestly tell you it would be a toss-up between Stardom and Impact for being your 1-2. Again, I can't say that enough. Anyway. So we have Myers, 2 for the digital, gets Hendry for the digital media title, and it ended up being that Joe Hendry moves on again. And then we get to the main event. Again, I've already talked about this at the beginning of the review. Bullet Club did win this match. Again, people sleep on Impact. I cannot, for the love of that's all that's holy. You say, watch Impact every week because you'll be surprised. We didn't get anything from Bully Ray this week. We didn't get anything going on for Bully Ray. Again, with Tommy Dreamer, they're building that up to be a feud. I don't know why. That's the low point of Impact every week. But anyway, power of editing. I really want to make this clear. I'm not part of Slam Zone Sports anymore. I have resigned. I resigned from Slam Zone Gaming. I just want to let you guys know creative differences and some infighting. I left. I walked away. I'm doing new things in my life. Okay. So just letting you guys know I'm not part of Slam Zone Sports anymore. So I'm doing the solo review thing. I'm going to continue to pump out reviews for you guys, just like I've always have, but it'll be a little different for me. Quicker reviews, maybe some long ones here and there. I'm going to work with other people to do watch-alongs and things like that in the future of things. So I've kind of closed the chapter on that part of my life, and now we're into this. So everything to do with me going forward is going to be about what I'm doing, my reviews, all that is going to just be a me thing. And maybe I'll have some friends involved in things like that. So I just want to let you guys know. Have a nice day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the continued support. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.